Hi guys, welcome. In this video I'm gonna give my 10 minutes whole body mobility routine. I use this before pretty much every workout. It might be different from one day to another, but usually it resembles something like this. Why mobility? Mobility increases your range of motion and warms up your body and gets you ready for a good workout. So first, we're gonna be using a foam roller. So this is a $20 massage therapist that you can have at home. So it's really good deal. So first you want to start on your lower back and roll all the way to your shoulder and come back. I usually go between 7 to 8 reps, and most of the time you might hear little cracks in your back, and that's a good sign. So just keep rolling and breathe, and you're gonna see that you will want to do it more than 10 times, and that's a good thing. I understand that. This is really relaxing, especially after we sit all day and have our shoulders in the front. So it opens up your body and really gets you ready. So once you're done, just stand up and breathe. You can do little movements, and then we're gonna still be using the foam roller, but this time for our IT band. So it's the muscle that we have on our side. So first you want to start on a little bit higher than your kneecap. And so you want to be rolling from your kneecap all the way to your hip. So this might be painful for most people because most people have IT bands that are really tense. And what happens is that you might have some pain in your knee, for example, and you might be thinking that there's something wrong with your knee, but most of the time it comes from somewhere else. So it might be coming from your IT band or somewhere around your knee. So you want to really make sure that you roll them, massage them, and have muscles that are free of tension. So you roll on the other side. Do it for about 7 to 8 times, and really find the places that are tense and you want to roll over them. For that you want to do little rotations and explore and see where the pain is coming from. So when you're done, we're going to be massaging our quads. So you want to start a little bit around your kneecap and going all the way to your hip and roll over it. Don't forget to breathe. It's important to breathe. And it's also important to breathe through the pain. You're gonna realize that it makes a lot of difference. So whenever you encounter the pain, breathing is a way of accepting the pain and really surrendering to it, because there's a lot of things you can learn from pain. And unfortunately, a lot of people shut down when they experience pain and they just want to stop whatever they're doing, whatever it is, it's a movement or a stretch or anything, but you want to be there and acknowledge it and breathe. And that's what's going to make you go forward and not just ignore all these signals. You want to learn from them. So next, we're going for the calves. I find that for most people, they're a little bit less tense than the other muscles that we've done. So one leg on top of the other to put a little bit of tension. If it's too painful, you can just put one leg and have the other leg on the floor. For me, I like putting a little bit more pressure, so I put the two legs at the same time. I roll over them. So same thing, do little rotations, explore. You want to be curious, what's going on? What's going on when I have a foam roller on top of when I have my legs on the foam roller? Really see what these sensations feel like. So we're done with the foam roller and we'll go into other things now. So let's fire up a little bit, and this is a little bit more explosive. You can go faster than me if you want. This is an inchworm. So you go all the way down, walk with your hands and go for a push up, and then go all the way up. If you can't do a push up, it's fine. You can go down all the way to a plank and then move up. It's a good exercise that I like doing sometimes when I don't have much time, since I find that it engages a lot of muscles at the same time, and it's a good combination of training, resistance training, and flexibility and mobility. It's a good mix. I like it. So you can do about 8 to 10 reps for this exercise. And always breathe. Have a good rhythm of breathing. So next you want to go to a low squat, and then we're going to be doing table twists. This you want to be a little bit creative. This is the way I do it, but it doesn't have to be exactly this way. So I go in a low squat, and then I bring one arm behind me and then the other one go to the opposite direction, and I push with my hips at the same time. So you're gonna see how this exercise is really complete. It engages your whole body. It puts you in a weird position, but it's really satisfying after doing it. So you can be creative, but by adding it to a flow of movement, for example, or kicking one leg, or going into a full table position if you want. So it's all up to you. I like doing it this way, and other times I would a little bit change this movement. So you want to keep moving and feel everything that you're doing. So next one, we're going in a thoracic rotation lunge. So you go into a lunge, one arm on the floor, and you open up your back. That's a no-brainer for me before a workout, because it engages everything. Then next we are going to move a little bit our shoulders. So we're starting with shoulder rotations. When you go back, you want to point your thumbs behind you, and that's a good indicator that you're going full on. Point behind you at all times. And feel your scapulas. So then we're doing a band pull apart. So find a resistance that's suitable for your strength and for your abilities. You want to be able to go throughout the whole motion and feel a good pressure. You want to feel that you can go a little bit more than 180 degrees. But at the same time, you want to really feel the resistance when you get to a flat position using the band. Doing this exercise, you're going to feel your shoulders are really starting to warm up. And that's a good sign. And then finally, we're still warming up our shoulders. So we're doing shoulder extension, going from front to back. And it's gonna really complete the warm-up we're doing to your shoulders. So all the exercises we're doing, if they're bilateral, you want to do about 10 reps. If they're unilateral, you can do 6 to 8 reps for each side. And it should take about 10 minutes for everything. So that was it, guys. I really hope you like it. If you did like this video, share it and incorporate it in your workout.